Number one principle I want to teach you, church, is to live by the 80-10-10 rule. You should live on 80% of your income. This jar represents the 80%. One of the biggest mistakes that people make is the moment that they get a raise, for example, or a promotion, that money gets spent before it's even earned. We're going to talk about debt in the coming weeks. But in reality, you should learn to live on 80% of your income. Not 100%, not 110%, not money you don't have. Don't spend money you don't have, because then you wind up using something called credit. And how many know that credit costs money? You know that thing that you negotiated and got such a great deal, and then you put it on credit and you can't pay for it for a year and a half? That great deal just went out the window. Live on 80%. Tithe, 10%. Give to God. You heard Freddie say it. You've heard Vito and Marcel. Give to God what is God's. Honor God so that it will release spiritual principles and spiritual prosperity in your life. And then save 10%. Do you know, my friends, they say that the majority of Canadians are less than 1 month away from absolute devastation if they lost their job. There's no savings. You should have at least 3 months put away of all expenses so that you could survive 3 months without any income whatsoever. 80, 10, 10. Everybody say 80, 10, 10. Second principle I want to give you. When we first got married, we couldn't make any traction because you know what happened? We were living with one bank account. Let me just put these here. Everything was coming in here. And how many know that whatever comes in here is going to get spent? I couldn't get ahead. And then I really believe the Lord spoke to me, gave me an idea. He said, you know what you need? You need 2 other accounts. You need like a slush fund. So this is kind of your account where all your payments come out of your daily activity. He said, but then you need a slush fund. If the furnace breaks down, the car breaks down, you need some money. Don't take from this because you're living off of this account, but if you need it, it's there. And then he said, I want you to get another account where you're absolutely not going to touch it whatsoever. In other words, you pretend like it doesn't exist. You just save it. My friends, most people are living out of this account, and this account isn't that good. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Come on now. Listen, church. God wants to bless you. God wants to prosper you so that you'll have more than enough so that you can honor God.